Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank if you're new here. In today's video, we're going to be actually doing a full review of Tube Mastery and Monetization 3.0, which is a brand new course by Matt Parr, and it focuses on niche channels, cash cow creation. You guys may have heard it as faceless channels, but I'm going to get more into what it's actually going to cover, but it's all around YouTube. And for those of you guys that have maybe followed along in our last case study with Project 24, an income school, creating a blog, 24 months. What we do here is we actually purchase everything we review. We test it. It's not just going through a sales page. And we kind of take it a step further. I actually take it a step further in a sense that I document the journey throughout the course. That way it kind of keeps me accountable to actually do stuff and not just go on to the next shiny item, and you guys can actually get a better sense of, can you have some success with this? So I will be giving a quick little update on the income school sites as well. That's not what this video is about, but it does kind of parlay to a lot of what intrigues me about this potential business model. And I think for those of you guys that liked that case study, you're going to like this one for a lot of reasons. And it's also ties in for other reasons, which I'll get into. So again, subscribe, like if you want to follow along with this case study. And then if along the way you decide, hey, you know what, I want to get into this course, there is a link below. It's an affiliate link. I do get commission for it, but it does support the channel. And for those of you guys decide to do that, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's get more into what we're going to cover in this video. I'm going to talk a little bit more in a second about why we're doing this case study, because, one of the things about doing like a review type channel is, hey, you get into one review of income school, and a lot of people follow that. I had like 30 videos, maybe more, on the actual income school, building out the websites, following the course. It was really cool. It got me through actually being productive, and I'm very grateful for that. But now I'm going to another thing, and you guys might be like, well, how does this apply? But you're going to see there's there is a lot of similarities. So again, like and subscribe if you do want to follow along. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what Tube Mastery 3.0 is all about, because it's a fairly new course. There's been some older versions, obviously 1 and 2, that you may have heard about. But for those of you guys, I'm going to give you a small synopsis and maybe cover a little bit more about the business model and following model videos. I'm going to show you the course behind the scenes. As you know, we purchase everything here. This isn't just like I go to the sales page and tell you about some course and try to make an affiliate commission. I purchased it, paid full price. It was not given to me. I believe it was $749. It's actually just came out, so it's on sale from, I think, $997 or something like that. So yeah, I did pay full price. I'll show you behind the scenes. I'm not going to reveal any of Matt's like proprietary stuff, because that wouldn't be cool. But I will show you what the course actually entails. And then I'm going to give you at the end the plan for the case study, which includes my rough budgets, what I'm going to be doing in terms of a content plan, so you guys kind of know what we're looking for in future videos. So stay to the end and you'll get a sense of what we're really looking at in terms of this case study. Hopefully this is helpful. And again, if you decide to pick up the course, I'm going to put an affiliate link below. I do get a commission for that, full transparency, but it does help out the channel. I appreciate it. So thank you again if you decide to do that. All right. So if I can get this slide here to move, I don't know why it's being finicky. Okay, so why are we doing this, right? Again, you guys may have seen the Income School Project 24 case study, and you've heard me speak in that really the reason I wanted to do that was to build out digital assets, right? That can pay passive income. Although we know that nothing's truly passive, right? There's some work that goes into everything. That was very popular for this small channel, right? People watch that. I got some subscribers. Then I kind of haven't put anything in for a while, since I think I did a month, like 28 update, which is, 2+ years. I was doing one a month, right? It's, let me give you a quick update on that. I do still have those sites. I have a lot of sites that I started. You guys who know that watch that series knew I had a lot of wanderlust when it came to starting new niche sites. I still have them all. A couple of them are fairly I would say fairly successful, depending on, not compared to some other people, but the site's now between, I would say, affiliate income and ads bring in somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a month. So that that is the reason that I'm actually going to be investing that money, right, into this business model that's focused around YouTube. So yes, Income School did help. It's kind of like it's a snowball, right? And this is also, I have a full-time career. This isn't something I spend a ton of time on, but it did show that, hey, it was able to build some profitable sites, which now have been running for 3-4 years. I don't even know, I've lost track, but I do make that money, every month. I do pay for writers on some of those sites still. Nothing crazy. I probably spend like $100-$200 a month. So the rest is profit, and I want to invest it into trying to create some other digital assets, right? It's also a hobby for me. So that's why we're going into this tube mastery monetization. Also, again, it fits that qualification of digital assets, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why it does, as opposed to maybe some other ways to do YouTube, and that's where I think other people might be interested. And then again, wanderlust, right? Like, I jump around a lot and always start new things, for good or bad, whatever it is. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I've been following Matt, the course creator, for a while. So what's it all about? So tube mastery and monetization at a high level focuses on building what you may have heard of as niche sites, niche channels. Sorry, not niche sites, niche channels, because it's on YouTube, or faceless channels or cash cow channels. And those are pretty much terms that are used interchangeably, but they are a very specific type of YouTube channel, right? So this channel is kind of like, this is a channel where I'm on camera, right? And I have to like film the video. And, with that, it takes time, and you can't really scale up that much, right? Especially if you're busy and you're doing other jobs. The nice thing about niche channels are you can automate them much like a niche blog, right? Like a niche site. And what Matt teaches is he has 9+ channels now. I think I just put 9. I think it's around there, but I know he makes well over $30,000 a month automated. And what niche sites allows you to do is pick a niche, create these faceless channels that you can get teams to automate for you, right? And you're kind of doing the same thing that we were doing with Project 24 with niche sites, except, we have the power of YouTube and video, right? So that is essentially why I'm interested in this, because this business opportunities, if I want to really break it down, offers me 3 things. So if you're interested in any of these 3 things, this might be an element of business opportunity you might want to go into, right? So 1, automation, outsourcing, just like blogs. So at the beginning, if you remember my Project 24 case study, I was writing a lot of the content because I wanted to learn how to do it. Worked out pretty well. Then I started outsourcing. Automation is the same thing. You can create the videos yourself to save money for sure, and you can do it all yourself. But because I'm kind of starting on phase 2 of the snowball, right? I'm taking that money and shifting it over to this, and the benefit of that will be you guys will be able to learn it in this case study with me. 2, scalable, just like blogs. There's only so many videos I'm ever going to be able to make with a full-time job, and it's not a lot for those of you guys that have been on this channel. It's not consistent enough. But this is very scalable, not only in terms of content for a specific niche channel, but you guys know I like to start a lot of random stuff, not all that I follow through with. The process that I'm hoping to learn here through Tube Mastery and Monetization 3.0 is setting up one successful channel and then being able to start other successful channels, right? But it's basically systematizing the process, creating a team that's doing the key steps for you, and then just basically uploading it, or maybe even having them upload it, right? And you can go from one niche to the next. And again, it's just this quest for starting digital assets. And here's the third thing that I really like about this business model, potentially, it's sellable. Okay, if you were to go buy, Mr. Beast has an incredible channel, right? I don't even know how much money Mr. Beast makes. But the problem with Mr. Beast's channel is, if he ever decided not to do it anymore, he can continue to make that money residually on his past videos, and he'd probably be set up for life. You can't exactly sell that channel, right? I mean, he could, I suppose, but you know it's going to be on the decline, because once you lose the personality in Mr. Beast, it's gone, right? It's like starting a whole nother channel. These assets are faceless. They don't depend on a personality. So, in essence, you could build a channel up, start having passive income, and you can sell it like another digital asset. And that's 3 of the parameters I was really looking for. So hopefully that appeals to anyone that's watching this channel. Okay, so enough of me blathering on. Let's actually show you what Tube Mastery is all about, right, for the review portion of this. So when you log in, right, this is going to be the front page of what you get. So Tube Mastery and Monetization 3.0, you can see right here, and we're going to click into that in a second. I'm going to show you exactly what's in the course, so you can break through. But you also get some other cool things. You get these archived older versions of Tube Mastery Monetization, which quite frankly, I don't think I'm really going to go into, because I'm just going to do the most updated version and not probably go back, unless maybe I think I can find a nugget here or two. Maybe I will. You also get this Tube FAQ, which is basically Matt putting together all the most common questions he's gotten, right? You're going to have that section here. Then you have Tube Secrets, which is basically a stripped down version of the course if you wanted like an accelerated version, which I think is pretty cool. I'm going to go through the detailed one. That's the one I've been going through. This part is Tube channel case studies, which is awesome. He literally goes into several different niches, and in there Matt breaks down a few of the specific channels, right? So you can actually see like what they're doing, what they're all about, which I think is pretty cool. And then vidIQ Mastery, I'm assuming that's just how to use the vidIQ app or software, which I haven't gone through this one yet. But then you get a few other things that are really cool, right? So you get access to the private Facebook page, which Matt personally answers any questions you have in there for the last couple of years. So he's really, really active in there, which is really awesome for support. You also, a couple of things that I've already downloaded is you will get a list of over 100 niches that he's put together that he's always updating, and in those niches, specific channels. So you get examples, which is pretty awesome, right? Of, hey, I'm interested in X niche. I'm going to click on this channel here. There's 4 channels in that niche that I could check out. Help me find other channels, right, for inspiration. So that's pretty cool. Those are some bonuses that are in here. So let's go into Tube Mastery Monetization 3.0. So I'm going to just go through high level what each says. So the first part is just the welcome to the course, right? So Matt welcomes you to the course like anything else, tells you how to join the private mastermind group, and then how to use the course. Very basic kind of an intro module, pretty short. This module, I think they're like 3 to 5 minutes each video, right? Pretty quick. Then there's an overview of the method, and here Matt goes over the blueprint, and what he does is he kind of uses diagram to show you the 60,000 foot view of the blueprint, which I think is pretty cool, and then he scales it one notch deeper to the 30,000 foot view, so you can actually see what the course is all about from like a high level, right, to set you up. Then it goes over some case studies about channels and money they're potentially making, right? And then it gives you this step-by-step checklist that you can edit, but you can use, and it kind of will help you give you an idea on the times that you should be doing things. And you can also edit it, right, if that doesn't work for you, but it gives you an idea of, exactly what you should be doing over the first couple of months. Now, this part is really cool. This is choosing a niche, right, which we know just like from starting niche websites, choosing a niche is really critical, right? So he goes over the concepts of choosing a niche, and then different ways to go about YouTube. So for people that are fairly new, this is good because it breaks down the difference between a total niche channel, like I'm going to be focusing on in this case study, or a hybrid channel, or a full like personality channel, right? And the pros and cons for each, so you can make the best decision for you. Then this part here goes over high CPM niches. So CPM niches is essentially the the money you'll make per 1,000 views, right, based on the niche. So we all know, for those of you guys that have done blog sites, right, we know that not every niche is created equal. So Matt goes into kind of examples of high CPM niches, right, and niches to avoid. And then he goes into more detail, his favorite personal niches. Here he gives you the list of the possible niches with examples, right? Two cool files there, and then niches to avoid, and do it market research, like how to validate your own. Then this is all about setting up your channel for success. Now I'm probably going to go through these pretty quickly because I have a channel, and I'm going to tell you more about that already. And I kind of know how to use the YouTube already, but I'm going to see if there's anything I need to do from an optimization standpoint, right? Because the channel's brand new and it's definitely not anything yet. So I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. The next part is all about how you generate videos. So anatomy of a viral video, right? The overview, anatomy, how to systematize your videos. So again, like how to create a standard operating procedure so you can replicate, which I'm really looking forward to. Writing scripts, recording voiceovers, where to find content for niche channels, which is really important, right? Because you definitely don't want to have you don't want to have writer's block, right? In anything that you're doing when it's content driven. Free video editors, he'll show you his favorite video editor, and then making high click-through thumbnails, which is crucial for the algorithm on YouTube, and then generating a video from start to finish, right? The walkthrough. Then it's all about uploading and optimizing your video for SEO, right? for those people that transfer over from the blog niche side, I think this part will probably be something we grasp pretty quickly, right? Optimizing the videos correctly, scheduling them. And then the growth module is all about how do you grow your YouTube channel? So understanding the YouTube analytics and how to read them, and then how to take the data and double down essentially on your channel. How to go viral, right? Which is not ever 100% in your control, but it's best practices to go viral, right? One of the things that he does cover, which I really, really like, because in my limited experience in YouTube, I could see totally working. He talks about using metadata, equivalent metadata, to kind of be shown in the suggested videos, which is huge on YouTube. So on YouTube, SEO and keywords is important. However, the majority of reviews, when your channel really blows up, will be in the suggested video. So kind of leveraging similar metadata to do that, which is a cool little hack. He goes over best time of day to upload and how to figure that out. Another great tool to optimize your channel. So these are tools that he uses, mistakes to avoid. And then this monetization model is again going to go over, yes, monetization with ads, obviously, but then other ways to monetize. And again, this is going to be for people that are coming over from the niche websites. This is not going to be foreign, but it's going to talk about things like affiliate marketing, selling digital courses, right? A lot of the stuff that we already kind of are familiar with from Project 24, which is cool, and ways that you can definitely know is you can make a lot of money online. And then scaling and outsourcing. Again, you're only as good as your content team in any of these games, whether it's YouTube or, niche YouTube sites or websites, unless you're going to be writing everything yourself and you're some phenom that can just bust out, 10 videos a day yourself. You're going to need probably a team once this, at least in the model that I'm thinking, right? So this is a way of making sure that you can create that video creation assembly line, right? How to outsource thumbnail creation, how much you should pay, so you're not just in the dark when you're negotiating, how to manage your team, and the process flows. And then here are a bunch of bonuses, right? That he goes over, from like personal brand, business and taxes. He's not a CPA or financial advisor, and he just says that. He does say that, but he gives you some tips. So that is the course, guys. So far, it's been pretty easy to consume, I'll say the beginning parts was a little, it's thorough, but it's also like stuff that I've been watching and kind of researching in this before deciding to really go dive into this. So for me, some of it was like, I already kind of knew this already. For this beginning part here, but I guess it's the overview, right? It's the intro. So the whole idea is to take you from like not knowing what this system's all about to like being able to do and be successful. So it should definitely be in the course. But the beginning part, I'm like, I could have like, fast forwarded. The good thing is the videos are pretty short. He really doesn't like, most of the videos are like 5 minutes. And then when he gets into like the choosing your niche part, you start getting 15, 20-minute videos where it's really important. So that at least it's paced out well. Okay, so this video is getting a little long already, but let's talk about next steps, right? So here's what I'm going to be doing for this case study, just so you guys know. I have a channel I started about a year ago, like many other things. Never did anything with it, like about 5-10 videos that honestly I used a software, if I remember, to generate Pictory, which was also on this channel. Worked pretty good. Believe it or not, those videos did not get a lot of views, but I'm up to like 90 subscribers or 100 subscribers or something. Didn't really do anything with it for a year. I think I had 5 or 10 videos. So this month I'm going to start working on that channel again, or I started working on the channel again. And I decided to say, you know what, let me not make previous mistakes and just try to figure this out myself around the information on YouTube. The income school course helped me. It was the first time it actually got me through something to like the end, and I started seeing, at least results, and still making that $1,500 a month, right, or whatever it is. So I just said, let me invest in this, and then I'll do another case study to make sure I stick with it, and hopefully you guys can get something out of it. So it's not monetized yet. It's about 100 subs, like I said. I'm going to use this course to work on that channel. So what I'm going to do is reevaluate, my ideas, reevaluate the niche, make sure it's still good. The right pack, the CPM is good. I think it is based on everything already done. I think I'm good there because I think I had that kind of the right thought process from creating the niche sites. And I'm going to go look to really apply it as part of the content formula moving forward. So I'm going to use the tips in here to hire a team. And what I'm looking to do is reinvest somewhere between $500 and $1,000 a month of the money that's coming in from the niche sites into this. And with that, I'm hoping to be able to generate consistent videos on a weekly basis, somewhere between 3-4 videos, maybe, I don't know how much it's going to cost, maybe up to one a day, but I don't know if that'll be feasible. That's going to be looking to do towards this channel, really double down. And I'm going to see if I can grow it to where it can get monetized in about 6 months. That's my goal that I'm kind of putting out there. People get monetized in Matt's course in 30 days. Sometimes it takes 2 months. Sometimes it takes 6 months, right? So I'm just putting 6 months out there. I'm committing towards investing that money for at least 6 months to see what happens. And then the goal would be to continue with that channel, and hopefully it would start making some revenue, paying for itself. And then if we got to the point where I'm making more money, reinvest that into second, third, fourth channels like I did for the next sites. So hopefully, guys, this was entertaining. It was helpful. If you want to pick up Tube Mastering Monetization 3.0, use my link below if this was helpful, and much appreciated. I'll get affiliate commission. That's awesome. And also tell me, people like this. So like, subscribe. If you want to pick it up and not give an affiliate commission, I know sometimes people want that. Just go to the course. You can just Google it. I do recommend it in the sense that I think it's very thorough. It's very well laid out, and Matt teaches in a good way, right? So we're going to see how this goes together, and hopefully we'll have some success, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.